Hi guys, I got a couple of things to talk about in this video. One, what happened to the USA1. A couple of things I got from Asiatees, and someone wanted to see in particular the skid plate on my CC01, how it was set up and that, so I'm going to show you that too. So first off, last time I used the USA1, I had a bit of an accident and the whole front axle tilted sideways, and well, basically looked up and see what the hell that was. So basically the plastic around the gearbox that I had mounted my custom frame to basically snapped off. So now I have to find another way of mounting it or solidifying it, because I can still use it as is, but obviously it's going to lose a lot of strength. So I have to figure out a way to fix that and give it some added shearing power, if you will. Other than that, it did pretty good. I don't know if you watched the other video. If you didn't, go ahead. Take the time and go and watch it. It's pretty cool. The truck takes quite a bit of abuse, more than I thought it would. Considering its age and that, I thought it would break. First time I hit the throttle, I stripped the gears with the brushless motors and so on and so forth. But it did pretty good. No gear stripping. I didn't hear any weird sounds and whatnot coming from it. So that's pretty cool. So have a look at these couple of pictures. Another thing I might do with the USA1 is eliminate the rear steering. While it's cool for really tight cornering, it's not that great for bashing around in that, because you hit a bump and the servo saver turns the wheels and you don't end up going very straight and so on and so forth. So while for slower driving it might be cool, or for crawling for that matter, but what I might do is redo the top plate and position the servos one beside the other and have the two servos on the front and have the rear simply locked into place. This thing's taken a beating as of late. It's really all banged up. Question is, do I leave it all banged up? Because it's definitely got some character. Or do I completely repaint it again? So let me know what you think of that. But this is what I needed to see here. Alright, so you want to see my front plate, skid plate. Well, unless you're going to cut off their front end, I don't know if you're going to be doing this. Looking at it now, it's funny because looking at the plate now, I believe I might have dinged it, pushed it in a bit, because it seems a lot closer here than it was before. And this seems a bit crooked up top here. So I gotta look into that and see if I can maybe make something stronger. Might consider repositioning the steering again, because I'd like to get this plate as much of an angle as possible to make it easier to climb stuff. So that's a bit of a rethink again. It did pretty good with the 55 turn. Now I have a 65 turn that I don't know if I'm going to try yet. So that remains to be tested as well. So what do you think? Should I redo the body? I'm going to put the interior. Still have to finish the interior. I've seen a couple of people do the pickup thing. Cut it here and here. Bring the back window over here. And it looked pretty cool. Make it look like there's a bed inside. So, what do you guys think I should do? I'm torn. I mean, I like it the way it is. It's pretty beat up. Got some serious character to it. Just have to polish up the windows a bit. I'm going to be changing this front window anyways. I'm going to make it clear. I got some sheets of Lexan that I'm going to be working on to put this window clear. Because let's be honest, a tinted front window isn't really realistic. And being the interior has to be painted and stuff. It would be pretty cool to be able to see it properly through the window. So that's that for that. Have a look at that. These are BoomRacing shocks. T6 alloy, hard anodized. These are nice red ones. They're available in different colors. Dual coils. Brass hardware. Comes with different springs. Blue one being the lighter one, so on and so forth. The white one being the hardest one. That's very hard. Another one here set up with the blue, a lot easier. Still pretty hard though. I'm not sure what I would put this on. I was planning on putting this on the Pajero, but the springs are just too hard for it. They come in different lengths. These are the shorter ones. These are 90 millimeters. You can get 95, 100, 105, up until 120 millimeters. I'm hoping to be able to find some softer coils to be able to use them on the Pajero. I'd really like to. They're just too cool. Of all these companies that make aluminum parts, all these Chinese companies, if you will, there's one thing that bothers me, is the lack of information. So you get all this, all nice little package, or packaged individually in the envelope. Bunch of washers, some new O-rings, a couple of screws that I have no idea what they're for. I believe these are new, different pistons. You get different piston sizes. And what bothers me is there is absolutely no information. I mean, you have to go and guess, you know, what the tension is by trying it out. You know, there's really not a big difference between the white and the red. The blue one, however, is a lot lighter. And, well, the smaller one here, well, you can't even change it because there is no setting for it. There's no, you can't change it because there's no other spring for the smaller one. They look really well made. I really like the brass hardware. I believe even the shaft is made of brass. I really don't think that's just plated. That's really the color of the actual shaft. Not much in there to see. Let's take the top off. They don't come with oil, so obviously you got to fill them. Let's pull off the see what the piston that's inside looks like. Oh, there is no piston inside. So what the heck is that extra piece? Okay, so that's just a two-hole. Well, I guess this would be the piston, but there's two holes. I guess this is mounting hardware then. That's what I mean by no instructions. You have no idea what to do with it. I'm going to try it with just one spring and see. Well, I know it kind of defeats the purpose of having a dual spring shock system, but I want to see how hard it's going to be with just one coil. So it's not bad though. See, like this, it might actually work for my Pajero. Alright, so there you have it. BoomRacing shocks with dual springs. Even though they're pretty hard, I still like them. And I think I might still be able to use them for what I wanted them for. Albeit without the double spring. So now I just want to show you something. Bit of a new acquisition, albeit used. I had some batteries I wasn't using, so I traded them for this. This is a Venom Creeper. The tires that I have are axial ripsaws on 1.9s. Unfortunately, I can't use them because they don't fit inside the wheel, inside the hub here. They just get stuck there and they rub on everything. I saw on the internet there's a shock mod where they move the shocks from there to here and from down there to down there. Apparently it increases the articulation of it. So you guys can look forward to seeing this rolling in the near future. Check it out. I got my old mini Summit body. That would look kind of cool on it too. Just be huge wheels on it, but I don't care. Looks kind of cool. Might go with that. I'm gonna try a 65 turn motor in it. Later on, probably get a censored brushless system in the 18 to 21.5 turn range. Really get it down and crawling and not making any noise, because I know a lot of you don't like the whine that a brushed motor and ESC does. So censored brusher system will take care of that. So can't wait to try this out. See ya.